Hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of the Infinity Mod Pack on the GuerrillaCraft server. So, last time we left off we made some Botania stuff. I believe it was a ring of magnetization, there it is. So, I have another thing I want to do, and it is called, ooh, hello there Enderman. It's called the Sourjourner's Sash. I think that's how it's said. Right here. Traversing terrain is sometimes provided to be a hassle, and blah 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 blah. Let me see if it describes it more. Well, anyways, it doesn't. Well, it does, but I don't want to read it. So basically, it makes you run faster, climb up one blocks. It's like the boots from Thumbcraft. So what we need to make a craft this is some leather, some mana steel, and we need some rune of earth, and we need a rune of air. Now the way you craft these is in a runic altar with some ingredients. Now, the Runic altar is crafted with some living rock and mana pearl and a mana diamond. Let me see if I brought my diamonds with me. I did, cool. So we'll take one of these, and I think I set up the chest out here. I gotta work on the pressure plates for those. I did not put my living rock out here. I don't think I made any living rock. Doesn't look like it, so I'm gonna grab some cobblestone. I think because it has to be stone, right? Yeah, it has to be stone. So, I'll go ahead and cook up some stone. Let's go ahead and do 8. Throw those in there. And we'll work on something else while those cook up. So, if we want to... I want to get a pressure plate that won't go off when mobs try to walk through it. So we got one from Carpenter's mod, which uses some more of those Carpenter blocks. And see if I have any left. If I do, they're probably in here. Yeah, cool. I have 2 left, so that'll make us 1. And my axe. Break this one, and there we go. So, what is it? What is the tool called? I think it's a hammer. Let me see. Nope. Hammer from Carpenter's, yeah, there we go. So we need some more of those. So we need a few more sticks, a few more planks. Let me see, do we have any more sticks? Sure, we need a little bit more. Make ourselves some more. Let me see, so I'll just make us 1 or 5. That's cool too. So what did it need to craft it? Some iron. Grab some iron from in here, and we'll go ahead and craft that. Oh, okay. Almost crafted 2 of them. So, is this not the right tool? Oh, you know what? I think this is what the problem is. There we go. Yep, that's the problem. Okay. So you can see here it says activate only for monsters, animals, output, you know, blah, 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 blah. So if we left click it, inverted redstone, so it'll stay open, so when you step on it, it'll close. And other way around, you step on it, it opens. Yep. So we want to go ahead and right click it, activate only for monsters, activate only for animals, activate only for entities. Entities are items that you drop on it. So right now it's activate only for players, so only I or any other player can activate it, nothing else. Cool. So another cool thing we can do with that is we can cover it up. Let me see, do we have any more of that? I don't think we have any more of that wood. Dark oak. Okay, we do. We just gotta make it into that fancy dark oak we have right there. So... ah, shoot. I left it over there. Well, anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll make it look pretty later on. I just want to put this one out here. And make sure no monsters, animals, or anything else can walk through. Only players. There we go. Cool. So, I think we have our stone. I'm gonna go ahead and place these right here, which will give us eventually 8 living rock. Cool. We'll wait on those, and I think I can craft a chisel, right? Yeah, we just need 1 and 1. And then a piece of iron. Cool. So we can go ahead and... is this not the right mod? Carpenters. Yeah, that is the wrong mod. Shoot. Where is the right mod? So many mods. I think I want the one from Chisel mod. Is that all the way at the end? Yeah, of course it is. So we just need a stick and a piece of iron, which is also doable. I guess now we got this chisel. I have no idea what it does. I don't think I've taken a look into it, so we're gonna go ahead and right click this one and drop in these right here, and I think it was this right there. Cool. So we can go ahead and right click that. So the chisel mod and the carpenter's mod work together, which is cool. I guess that can be grass. So we can just put that back down and get our hammer out. One more, cool. Players. And we need some more for this, so we need a few more. Oh no, you know what? I think we have just enough sticks. Right? Yeah, perfect. Just enough to make 2 more pressure plates. Cool. So we can place one here and one there, and we can go ahead and mask it or give it a facade. I'm not sure, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. So now monsters won't be bugging us. So let me throw these tools away because I don't need them. And I think our living rock should be ready. Yep, there we go. Cool. So we need this. We need a mana. What is this called? What was it? The gem? Because I know there's a mana pearl and I forgot what the other one's called. I'll look into it in a second. Mana pearl. Okay. Alright. Mana diamond. Okay. That makes sense. Just gonna go ahead and throw that in there. Come on. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do /craft. You get the /craft command when you become VIP 1. So the crafting recipe for the Runic altar was like so. Like so. Cool. So now we have ourselves a Runic altar, which I'm gonna place right there. Cool. And I think we need another one of these. Yeah, we do. So I think we still have some living rock. Piggy food. Nice. Let me see what we have in here. Living wood. Oh, living wood would be right out here. Living wood, and we need this, and we need a piece of gold. Gold ingot. Cool. So mana spreader. I think I have the orange one. Cool. So we got ourselves a mana spreader, and I think I should have my wand on me. I don't think I should. And I think I think it's out here. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this. Oop. Not right there. But come on. Right there. I'm gonna go ahead and link it to this. Cool. So we want to craft our first runic piece. And I guess we'll go with a Runic of Earth, because we need those. So we need 3 mana steel, a mushroom, a block of coal, and a piece of stone. Let me get this together, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got some of the stuff we need. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night. Alright, so what we need is, for the first one, we're going to be making the Rune of Earth, which needs a block of coal, stone, and 3 mana steel, and a mushroom. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And, oop, come on, 2, 3. Cool. Go ahead and throw in those in there. One more, just for good luck. And there we go. So we're gonna right click them on here. Stone, mushroom, 1, 2, and 3. And we're gonna go ahead and get this started, I think by shift right clicking, and you see it's starting to craft. And what's that doing is bringing the mana in here, putting it in this one, and so on. There we go. And sooner or later it'll be done. So we need one more thing, which is a living rock to finish the process. So I think I'm gonna take my ring of magnetization off. Cool. And you can see that has gone in a full circle, blue or cyan or whatever that color is. So you're gonna go ahead and throw a living rock on there, shift right click, and there you go. We got our Runic, or Rune of Earth. So our second one is our Rune of, what was it? Air. So that needs a carpet. Carpet is like so. So just gonna go ahead and try to clear. I guess not. String and a feather. String, feather, and 3 mana steel. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves our 3 mana steel. 1, 2, and 3. Or we could just done 2. So we need 1, 2, and 3. Feather, string, carpet. Should be set. Right? Yep, there we go. So the mana is getting pumped into that after we shift clicked it. Go ahead and throw our living rock on there. So as soon as it's done, we can just shift right click it. Cool. So we got the crafting items that we need. So what else do we need? We need some leather, 1 more mana steel. Good thing I have 1 more of those left. So sash, so we can go ahead and craft it. And what did I need? Some leather. I think I have leather. I should have leather. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and just shift click in the recipe from NEI, and cool. So we should be able to go outside and test this. So I can't run, so I can't climb up there or just step up there. So we're gonna go ahead and hit our bubbles, throw that in there, and throw this in there so it goes in the sash right there, so you can have one on, and there we go. Cool. So now we can walk up 1 block, and we're a lot faster than we were earlier. So that's cool. Creeper hole, by the way. Alright, I'll be back with the next thing, which is either we're going to be starting some machinery up, or maybe craft a few more things from Botania. I don't know, we'll see. Alright guys, so I think the next thing I want to get started with is some weapons. I want to get my hand on some new weapons and new tools, ditch these iron tools. So I want to get it started with Tinker's Construct. So we need some more of those seared bricks. I'm not sure. Okay, I placed them in here. Let me just take them out. So we can build ourselves a smeltery. So one of the things we still need is seared brick. Let me see, where is it here? Nope. So the way we can get seared brick is by making grout with some sand, gravel, and clay. And I don't want to have to look for clay. So I'm going to go ahead and craft myself this nifty tool called an Alchemy Catalyst. It's pretty cool, just needs a brewing stand, some living rock, gold, mana pearl, and pretty much it. Put it in a crafting grid, and boom, you're done. So I already had and skipped. Oh, that was a pretty high jump. Nice. Okay, I guess you can jump up 2 blocks. Oh, now I don't know, I have to, but okay. So here it is. The way you use this is you have a mana pool, and you can go ahead and throw it under there, and you can get some clay stuff, and you can convert leather, rotten flesh into leather, and so on. Alright guys, I was wrong about something. We didn't need the alchemy, what was it called? The Alchemy Catalyst. We needed something else to make ourselves a lot of clay. Sand I can get very easily, because it's just sand. There's a bunch of sand around. I can get sand very easily. So the problem is getting the clay, because you gotta look for it in lakes and stuff like that. So we're gonna make the Clayconia. The Clayconia is a simple flower. What is it? An essence. All it does is moisten nearby sand, turning it into clay. Perfect. Exactly what we need. So to make this, we will need some petals and some in a Rune of Earth, which we already have that. So it should be very simple. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft that, and I'm gonna take a look at how it's used, and then we're gonna make ourselves a smeltery. Alright guys, so I got it crafted, and so all you have to do is just throw a bunch of that stuff into Petal Apothecary, and you got yourself a Clayconia? Yeah, it's a weird name. So you can just go ahead and start dropping your sand. Yeah, so you can just place your sand around it. I thought it'd be a good idea if you just did this and just start dropping them. There we go. Get ourselves some clay. And I already did this a few times, so that we already have enough clay and leftover sand, so we can go ahead and craft what we need. Alright, so I think I have enough sand. I would say I do. So we need to start making that grout. So I'm going to go ahead and shift click that, and we got a good amount. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking it, and we'll be back. Oh, you know what? No, I don't have to be back because I already have some. I do have to wait for some to be done. So I'll just wait for them and build what I need, then craft what I need. So, where is it? So we need a smeltery controller, and I guess you can make it out of seared, this kind of seared brick, slime soil, which is soul sand, gravel, nether wart. That's another way you can do it. Or you can to build the actual smeltery, you can use stone, seared stone, which is just putting stone into, oh, that he died quick, into a smeltery and pouring it out using the casting basin. So I think I want this to be a good size if zombies will start coming here, stop coming here, not start coming here. I don't want them coming here. So, I mean, I think I want to build it close, but not too close. So I think we'll start just building out the regular shape of the smeltery, and then we'll move into the other things we can do, or we need to do with the smeltery. So this is going to be the basic shape of it, and I'm going to go ahead and build the rest of it. Alright guys, so I got my seared brick finally, and we have a few things we need to craft. First thing is the smeltery controller. We're going to go ahead and need one of those. Oops. And we're going to go ahead and need 2 of these drains. And we're going to need 2 of these faucets. Did we get any faucets with this? I don't think we got any faucets. It doesn't look like it, so we're going to go ahead and craft ourselves 2 more, not 2 more, 2 faucets. And what else do we need? We already have that. I think we're gonna need, we didn't get one, no. We're gonna need a seared tank. Go ahead and grab that. I guess we can use seared windows just to see what's inside, but not too necessary. Nothing I'm looking forward to. And what else do we need? Looks like it for now. So, ooh, yeah. Hey. I keep getting surprised. Those silly creepers. Okay, come here, Mr. Creeper. Away from the house, just in case. Just in case. Just, ow. This is gonna hurt if he explodes. One already exploded on me. Whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and, okay. Come on. Come on, guys. Trying to record here. So we need one of those, and we need our seared tank right here. Now you can put these anywhere, preferably on the bottom. So this should be working. Why isn't it? Well, because I have an idea. I might have an idea why. I think I forgot to put in a floor for this place. That might be a good thing to do. Cool. So with this, with a smeltery controller, you don't need the corners or edges. You're just gonna need like your floor, and basically you don't have to connect them up together. So if I go back, take a look. I don't have any of the corners, or now I'm not going to need any of these corners in here. I'm just going to need this. I'm just going to need to put in the floor. So go ahead and put in the floor. We're going to need a few more of these. So I'm going to go ahead and do my craft command. And I don't need the craft command. Cool. So go ahead and grab a few more, just in case. I'm not sure how many we need. Go ahead and place them down. We need 1, 2, 3, and 4 more. So we're gonna go ahead and craft 4 more. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 more. We're gonna go ahead and place those down. Place the last one on our way out. Put our dirt back in, and it should be working. It should be working. So let's see. And yep, it's working. There we go. We have light. So the next thing we need in here is some lava. So we don't have any lava, and I think I have lava right here. Pretty sure I do, actually. Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Not as much as lava as I thought. Let me see. Do we have any more? I guess we have another lava source right there. I thought this was like a lava pool, to be honest. Huh. That's not good. So that means I'm gonna have to dig around, find some lava, but we need to put our lava into something. We need to contain it in a certain tank, and I have an idea of what that is. I'll get the items ready and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I got what I need. I went ahead and crafted it, got myself the lava that I need, and what I made was a hardened portable tank. Now the hardened portable tank starts out as a portable tank, just some glass, and you get a copper ingot and you place it in the middle and you get yourself a portable tank. Then you can go ahead and surround it with some Invar and you get yourself a hardened portable tank. Now Invar is crafted using Invar blend. Invar blend is crafted using 2 pulverized dust of iron and 1 pulverized ferrous. Ferrous you get from pulverizing iron, so that's sometimes a byproduct, or you can actually find a ferrous block. So I went ahead and crafted that. So the next thing I'm gonna need to craft is an item duct, or an item something, or I don't need an item one. I need a fluid transposer, or fluid whatever we have. Cool. So what do we have? Fluid conduit, and we have a fluid pressurized fluid conduit. So this one is used with quartz, and this or does this just use glass? Huh, that's confusing. So I think that just uses glass. Well, let's see. So first, to make the covers for this, we need binder composite. Composite, is that what it was called? Or we have conduit binder, which is made out of composite, binder composite, which needs gravel, sand, and some clay. So I have clay left. I guess I gotta break some up. Okay, that was me. Good. Nothing else should be opening that. Some sand and some gravel if we have some gravel left. Do we not have any gravel left? We have 1 piece of gravel left. That's not good. Alright, I'm gonna need to get some more stuff. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and move all my resources into here. Get set up, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I want to get started here with some Tinker's Construct. So like I said, I went ahead and crafted this hardened energy tank, and we were crafting something else. Let me see what it was. I think it was a fluid conduit. I think that's what we're crafting, right? Yeah, so what do we need for that? We need some glass, I think. Sure. And we need some of this stuff. So we need gravel, sand, and clay. Clay, gravel, and sand. So I went ahead and moved my stuff. I mean, I have a lot of stuff here. I have like diamond chests full of stuff. So I went ahead and I didn't bring anything with me that I technically wouldn't already have. So I just brought my essentials, I guess. And so the way you craft these diamond chests is by surrounding a gold chest with some diamonds, glass, an iron chest surrounded by gold, wooden chest surrounded by iron, and you can do the chest upgrades. So so you can just right click them instead of having to pick them up. So let's go back to that fluid conduit real quick, or whatever it was called. Conduit, yeah, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and need to craft this for right here. So hopefully, oh, we don't need much of this either. Hopefully this is I can just use glass. I don't have to use anything else. So let's go ahead and come on, pick this up. And this is cooking, cool. And it's getting nighttime again. I don't like that. So when you start out with Tinker's Construct, you will get there's not a skeleton out there. Yeah, cool. When you first get your book, when you first start Tinker's Construct, you'll get a book telling you about the things you need, the stencil table, and you make these blank patterns with a. So you go ahead and using the pattern, blank pattern, you make yourself a stencil table, part crafter, a part pattern chest. I don't need the pattern chest; it's kind of useless. And the tool forge, and we'll go ahead and get into those. And you see, I'll tell you about some bounce pad, basically a block of slime, and some other stuff. So you can go ahead and take a look at that. I'll tell you how to get your seared brick and another crafting recipe for a book if you don't have leather. Cool. And a bunch of other cool stuff that they have in Tinker's Construct. Oh, what is this? Tinker table? Oh, Featherfall. Cool. Yeah, water ball, cool. So a lot of cool stuff, a lot of armor and a bunch of stuff, and we got tool, what is this? Speed? Oh, okay, cool. So there's a lot of cool stuff to look at in that book. Let me see how much is done of this. I need just so okay, yeah. So that does make a lot. Hopefully we can craft this. I'm hoping. No, that is disappointing. Hey guys, I figured it out. Cool. So you can go ahead and make this quite clear glass out of using an alloy smelter from Ender.io, but I don't want to go ahead and go through that. So you can use a chisel mod to craft it. So you just throw your glass in there and boom, there it is. Cool. So that took me a few seconds to figure out. Just had to look at it good enough, long enough to finally figure it out. So that should get us 8. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and come over here, place this down. Go ahead and place a tank above it. So you can go ahead and craft. Ender.io has its own Yeti wrench, or you can make the wrench from Thermal Expansion, which is a crescent hammer. I'm gonna go ahead and right click this so it connects. Hopefully you can. Oh, this is the wrong side. Oops, didn't want to do that. Cool. It's supposed to connect to that side. And go ahead, place that there. There we go, connected to our seared tank. Right, cool. So I want to right click this to make sure the arrows, I don't know if you can see the arrows, they're pointing to the seared tank, and this one is pointing out of this tank. So it's not pouring in yet, so you can see up here it says thermal expansion input, so we want it to turn it to output, and boom, getting filled up. So like the stuff I was looking at earlier, so we have our stencil table, which is crafted like so. Stencil blank pattern above a plank. Go ahead and place that down, and come on. And you can go ahead and pick out the stencil you want to make, and you can just go ahead and grab it. And the next thing we want to place down is this, our pattern builder, just a stencil table over a log. And this is where we build our patterns into. So we put this blank or the stencil, this right here, the pattern that we got, and we craft out. Okay, ow, that hurt a lot. Ow. And the last thing we have is our tool forge. Ow. Alright, so I slept through the night, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the tool forge. So the tool forge is iron blocks with seared bricks around the tool station. The tool station is a crafting table. Doesn't matter what kind of crafting table. I guess sort of matters. Yeah, I guess Natura ones also work. And a blank stencil, and you get yourself a tool forge. Now I think we'll be using this the next episode. I might have one more thing to craft with the Botania. Other than that, I'll be done with this episode. Alright guys, so that is it for today's episode. Don't forget to check out the server, and have a nice day.